Morning everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas.
321 days I spent the better half of the year just holding your space. I've got all the lights hanging up you can see from the street, but if you're not coming over you can light up my dreams. Every snowfall reminds me to call, 'cause I know if you're not here then it's not Christmas at all.
Just finished getting Max ready, and I was trying to put on his little Converse for him, but they still fit him a little big, which is really weird because the size 2 already fits him, but I feel like because these are like the like the actual like hard heavy shoe, they don't fit obviously as well as like the soft crib shoes. But I'm sad because Max has so many freaking cute shoes and I haven't been able to put them on him yet. The freaking cute shoes he has in a size 2. So he has obviously his white Converse, and then he has some black Reeboks that I just got him. Aren't these fucking cute? And he has Vans. And most of these were all gifts from Max's baby shower. So don't think I'm just going nuts. Well, I mean, I do go nuts shopping for him, but I did not purchase all of these myself. And then these are the classic slip-ons, the ones with like the checkers. These are my favorite. Aren't they so fucking cute? Those are adorable. And then these are already size 3s. So his size 1s that he has of the Adidas, he also has them in a size 3. And then he has the classics again. So he has the classics in a 2 and in a 3, which there's a big difference honestly from the 2 and the 3. Ooh. And then we have, oh, that's the box. Then we have the classic Converse, the ones that he uses right now, but his are in a 1 and these are in a 3. And then white ones in a size 4. So 3s are the ones that he hardly has any shoes of, which I have a feeling he's just gonna go through freaking growth spurts and start wearing these shoes and me los va a dejar todos. And then he has these in a 3 as well. I have these as well. So a lot of these shoes I have, which is cute because I want him to be able to wear them with me, you know. And these are already bigger. Somebody gave them to him for his bautizo. For his baby shower. They gave him these and these bigger Converse. These are like a size 5. So these are obviously when he's a lot bigger. And then we have some Sperry's in a size 4. He also has, I think these are Sperry's as well. Maybe they're supposed to be Sperry's, but he has them in a size 2. These fit him a little loose, so I haven't put them on him. And then he has Nikes. He has he has red Nikes. A Nike Warache. I sound like I'm from another country. And then he has the black checkered ones once again. And then I don't know what those are. I think those are black ones. And then Bo and Maria got him some Jordans. Some little black Jordans. And then his Tío Carlos got him some Yeezys. These are like a size 4, I want to say. So this is obviously when he's a lot bigger. But he got him some Yeezys. I stole Eden's tripod. Guess I'll watch Criminal Minds.
Previously,
I don't know where my makeup's at. Okay. I have the makeup right here. I'm gonna put my face on and I'll be right back.
I'm not sure I can do it.
I just finished my face.
Searching the area.
Just finished my face makeup. My lashes aren't stupid. But I'm going to go straighten my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just straightened my hair. Have my outfit on, have my Fila outfit that I bought with the leggings and my shoes. But I can't find my wallet, guys. I have no idea where it's at. How are you, ma'am? Getting my nails done.
Why is it that every time I'm not ready?
At least you have your nails done. I'll show me. Getting my nails done with Steph.
I totally forgot. Cover my face.
Oh God. I see my new set. Yes, beach.
That's your camera right now.
The hardest decision a girl could make. What color? Think I should do a typical red for Christmas? Nah. Let's do this pink right here.
Are you here today, Mel?
I just got my nails done. They're so pretty. Look at this. So good. I'm heading to Subway to go get a wrap because I haven't eaten anything all day, and then I have to go to Target to get some groceries. I just have to get some small stuff, or I'll probably go to the Smart Foods. I'm not sure. I didn't want to go all the way to Food for Less because I'm literally just getting a few things, but I have to get some stuff just so I can start some cooking, get some fruits, because I'm gonna start my juicing again this week since I'm not gonna be drinking for a while. I think that's why I wasn't like doing the juicing so like strict with it, because I already knew there was stuff that was gonna come up where I was gonna drink, so I didn't want to fucking die, you know, because it's like you're just practically starving yourself. But I'm gonna go get fruit, I'm gonna get all that stuff, and then as soon as I get home, I'm gonna talk to you guys all about the cabin, because I know a lot of you guys were asking questions on the cabin that we stayed at in Tahoe. I'm gonna give you guys all the details, how much we paid, the link as well to where we of the actual cabin that we stayed at, in case you guys want to book that exact same cabin, or hit them up, because I know that the guy who rents the cabins, they have like a bunch of properties if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys just because I know you guys really wanted to know, but I'm gonna do all that stuff first, and then I'll see you guys right now when I get home. Say hi, Max. Say hi to everybody. They missed you. He doesn't care. He wants his bottle. They missed you, baby.
Show them how he like grabs it. Max.
He's like, why are you tricking me?
Let me see. Here. Here.
Good job, baby. I just had sriracha, so my nose is all runny, but I'm gonna screen record my phone so you guys can see everything I'm talking about at the moment that I'm talking to you guys about it, because about 3 or 4 years ago exactly, we rented out a cabin in Lake Tahoe with a group of friends, and it was nothing like the one that we got this time around. The one that we booked the first time was more like a house, and it was in a neighborhood, so we obviously had neighbors. We had neighbors at this one, but we were really far away from each other. But when we rented the cabin, it was more like a house, so we had so many noise complaints. We ended up getting like $1,000 fine because of how noisy we were that time around. So then this time around, we went looking for a cabin, and we wanted, it's just going to be kind of in the middle of nowhere with not a lot of neighbors. And I found that cabin. Actually, Lisa's and Javi were looking at different cabins, and they found that one. So I hit them up, blah blah blah. I was reading like the requirements and stuff like that, and apparently they didn't allow groups to go and party, and that's what we were trying to do. We wanted to go and party, and they said that they weren't allowing any party groups because there is a $1,000 fine for noise complaints, and yada yada yada, right? So I was like, fuck my life, like I'm not trying to pay $1,000 fine like we did last time because of the noise complaint. First time around when we got the noise complaint was because there was guys that were outside, and they were just like throwing snowballs outside like past 11-12 o'clock. So that's why we got noise complaints, because the neighbors obviously were like, what the fuck are these kids doing, you know? Throwing snowballs in the freaking like middle of the night, you know? So this time around I told them, and I was like, just make sure that everybody stays inside, the music is not like super crazy loud, and that everybody behaves themselves, right? So they were like, yeah, it's not gonna be a big deal, just tell him, like, you know, we understand, blah blah blah. So then the guy was like, okay, cool, because when I did message him, I told him straight up, I was like, look, we are celebrating a 21st birthday, although the age range is, you know, 25-year-olds, it is going to be a celebration. So I just want you to know that we are going to be partying, you know. I wanted him to know. So he was like, kind of like, shit, I don't know. So as far as the cabin goes, so when we found the cabin, I fell completely in love with it. Honestly, probably one of the nicest cabins I have ever seen, and it looked beautiful in pictures, and when I saw it in person, I was like, oh my god, like the place looked literally exactly how it looked in pictures, if not nicer. It was so beautiful. The view was absolutely amazing. Like I mentioned, the first time when we got a cabin, it was not what we expected. So going this time around, it was definitely nicer. Now, a lot of you guys also mentioned, like, why did you guys not do any activities, or why did you guys leave right away? Why were you guys just in the cabin? So usually when people rent cabins like that, you know, you're renting it to spend time in it. You know, if in that case, if I just wanted to go Lake Tahoe and do activities, we could have just rented a regular house, you know. But we wanted to experience, you know, waking up and there being snow outside and getting drunk in a bomb ass cabin, you know, with the movie theater, the whole shebang. You know, we're not gonna just rent, you know, a really expensive cabin for us to not be there. So that's why we did spend obviously most of our time in the cabin. It's like when you go, it's like the movie Cabin Fever, you know, except nobody died. But you know, you rent cabins to go and you drink and you party and you have a good time. Of course, we weren't able to spend that many days there because unfortunately a lot of our friends do have regular 9-to-5 jobs, and they do require, you know, time away from their jobs. So we couldn't. We literally had to do Friday to Sunday. But it was amazing. I honestly had such a bomb ass time. Thank you guys for all the reaction that I've been getting. Like, you guys were living for our snaps and our lives and the vlog in general. I did spend a lot of time editing it, and I know that some of you guys wish that the video would have been a little bit more raw, and I didn't have so much editing, even though it took me so long to edit. But unfortunately we cannot post raw footage when we're partying because we have so much music playing in the background, and I cannot get any YouTube copyright strikes. If I do, then, you know, if I get 3, my channel gets cut off. So I need to make sure that I'm very careful about what I post, and that requires me to do a lot of editing and put background music. So that's why I had to cut a lot of that 4-hour footage into a smaller video, because I had to cut a lot of clips and just make it flow, you know. But I'm glad you guys did enjoy my vlog though. I got so many positive comments. So now showing you guys the actual cabin. So let me screen record. So the cabin that we rented, it was we rented it for $4,500, I want to say. That was like the total, and it's an 8-bedroom 8-bedroom premier luxe vacation rental. That's what they have it under, and it's for 16 people. So it has 8 bedrooms, 7.5 baths. Each room had literally their own bathroom, and they were nice ass bathrooms. So that's how much we paid. So I'm guessing it was maybe like around $2,000 a night because we just stayed there 2 nights. And mind you guys, it is really expensive to rent these, but you also have to keep in mind that if you are planning a vacation with friends, if there's 16 of you guys and you divide the $4,000 between 16 people, it's going to be anywhere from like 250 and so on. So that's kind of where you want to be able to be smart about your budget, and you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Like, is everybody going to be down to drop $250 or $300 to rent the cabin, so I'll show you guys what the pictures look like. So basically the cabin had it comes with everything, like pans and everything. It comes with washing machine, heating, had a fireplace, it had game room, DVD players, it had dining tables, it had everything. Like, the house was beautiful, guys. Like, everything was brand freaking stinking new. Like, everything inside the house was brand new and remodeled. Like, there was nothing old about that house. But I'll show you guys the first picture. So the first picture here that we have is the actual cabin. It's the actual cabin, which is the outside of it. It was a 4-story cabin, and that's what it looks like on the outside. It's not snowing there. And then you go to the next picture, and then that's where we had the living room area, the kitchen. This is where we were spending most of our time, because can you guys see that view though? Like, that is a beautiful, beautiful view. Like, it's freaking bomb. Then we have scrolling through, we have the kitchen. By far the most beautiful kitchen I've ever seen in my life. Beautiful kitchen. It came with everything, silverware and cups. We were like, don't touch any of the cups, we don't want you guys breaking anything. Like, we took everything ourselves. And then but the kitchen was bomb. And of course, the guys in our group love cooking. They actually do, they love cooking. So the kitchen was very important because we were going to be grilling and cooking and all that stuff. We didn't want to just order pizza all weekend, which we did order the first night, but the guys in our group actually don't like pizza. Like, I like pizza because I could eat pizza every day, but they were like, we're not gonna be ordering pizza every single day, so we need to cook some food, So this part here is where the grill's at, the fireplace. This is where the guys were chilling outside in one of my clips, and we were all just chilling outside. They were cooking. There's a lot of outside patio area. It's definitely great for the summer as well if you guys wanted to do like a lake trip. I'm gonna link it down below as well so you guys can see it personally yourselves and hit him up, the guy, if you guys decide to rent. And then downstairs we had a bar, had its own bar area. It had stools, it had TVs up there, had a pool table, and then to the side we had the theater room. So that's the theater. The theater was freaking beautiful too. We watched a movie the first night. Everybody was drunk and we started watching, I think, Madagascar we were watching, but we did put a little bit of use to that stuff. The hot tub, everybody did actually get into the hot tub. We had the guys in there, and there was a hot tub, a sauna, and I loved that the hot tub was in a room that was closed as well. So it wasn't cold. It wasn't like hell freaking cold. You were able to get into the hot tub and you were good. So that's where we had the hot tub, and the hot tub area had its own fireplace as well. Then there was like this little area there for like seating, and then the next pictures are going to be just like the rooms and the bathrooms. And like, as you guys can see here as I'm scrolling, this is the bathroom that we had, the one with the tub. But all the bathrooms are up to date. That's the sauna. All of the rooms are nice. They had nice, comfortable, big beds. Everything just looked really, really, honestly, up to date. That's the stairs to go down. Like, when we were parking, there was some people in the house next door, the only house that was like there around us, and they came out and they were like, hey, we just wanted to introduce ourselves, we're gonna be partying, and if we're a little loud, can you just let us know, but please don't call the cops. So I'm guessing whoever rents the rentals around the area, it's gonna be the same for everybody, basically, like, not to be noisy and to obviously keep it down and all that stuff. So we were like, it's cool, you guys be loud and we'll be loud too, and we don't have to worry about anything. But thankfully, nothing, we had no complaints, no cops showed up or anything like that. But for those of you guys who were asking, because I was getting so many questions on the cabin, that was the price range that we were quoted at. It is cheaper in like the summer area, and it becomes more expensive throughout the winter, and it's obviously because of the snow. But I am going to link it down below for you guys as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out and, you know, go to that cabin, I would 100 times recommend it because, like I said, you know, we had a bad experience the first, not bad experience, but it was a little whack the first time we went to Tahoe for a cabin trip with our friends. So this time we were like really planning it and really like, when we go to Tahoe again, it's going to be a sick ass cabin. And honestly, I was 100% happy with this cabin. And like I said, it was a very beautiful cabin. But if you guys do decide to book it, let me know. I want to see pictures of you guys turning up where we were at. But yeah, this vlog's just basically going to be me talking to you guys, you know, a little bit about that. But I am going to go downstairs and bond with little Max because he missed his mama. But I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys.
321 days I spent the better half of the year just holding your space. I've got all the lights hanging up, you can see from the street.